Hi, everybody. This is Streaming Saturdays from Jilly's Music Room in Akron, Ohio. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you'll enjoy the show. We're doing this to have a good time. We hope you will too, and also to help Jilly's Music Room and musicians who have really been hit hard by the pandemic. So we appreciate your generosity, and we're going to start right now. Here we go. A 1, 2. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find ourselves a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing is free. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I wrote this down in Nashville years ago with a fellow by the name of Peter J. Newland. Just yesterday she packed up and the family gathered around to wave goodbye from the front yard as she left that little town. Now she's chasing her dream down the highway. Some said she wouldn't make it this far, but in the distance the lights of the city shine like a million stars. She's a small town girl with a big imagination. It's a whole new world, and she'll be okay. She's gonna make her way with love and determination. There's a fire that burns in a small town girl. She's waiting tables in a diner. She's got a smile for everyone. Then she rushes off to college when her working day is done. Sometimes she thinks about packing her bags, giving up and going home. But she knows that building a dream ain't easy, so she keeps on keeping on. She's a small town girl with a Well, this next song mentions Ohio, and it mentions Cleveland, although it's not really set there. It's set out west mostly.
Mention the donation jar at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, yeah, the donation jars. If you look at the bottom of the screen here, you'll see the links to the store at Jilly's Music Room. And on that is a tip jar for Jilly's and another tip jar for the band. And some of my CDs are there, too. So just, go to those sites and be as generous as you can. We really, really appreciate it. The pandemic has just been terrible. It's just been awful for musicians and live music venues like Jilly's. And we need your help. Jilly's needs your help. And, we want Jilly's to thrive because we love playing here and we love coming here to hear other bands. So thank you anyway. Here we go with the next song. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to fear. Pancho met his match, in the deserts down in Mexico, and nobody heard his dying words. But that's the way it goes. All the Federalists say could have had him any day. Only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to do. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, and where he got the bread to go, there ain't nobody knows. All the Federalists say could have had him any day. Only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. The poets tell how Pancho fell. Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, going to do another original here. This goes back to the days of driving around town in the summer with the top down on the convertible. Summer evenings when we were 17, back in high school, making the scene. We would go out and have some fun, driving down the streets of our hometown, with the wind in our hair, singing the songs of summer. Oh, we could go anywhere and do just as we pleased. We had stars in our eyes and felt the taste of freedom, dreaming our great big dreams. We find our favorites on the radio, Motown and the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. We'd put the top down and the music up high, underneath that blue Ohio sky, with the wind in our hair, singing the songs of summer. We could go anywhere and do just as we pleased. We had stars in our eyes and felt the taste of freedom, dreaming our great big dreams. Those days went by like a shooting star, and laughter was the language of our hearts. Now when I hear that music play again, I feel like I'm back there with all my friends, with the wind in our hair, singing the songs of summer. We could go anywhere and do just as we pleased. We had stars in our eyes and felt the taste of freedom, dreaming our great big dreams, singing those songs and dreaming our great big dreams. All right. Well, I'm going to turn it over to Jeff Rice here, who's going to lead the next song. And maybe, Jeff, you'll have some words to say about the need for help.
Help?
Yeah.
Yes, I can use a lot of help. Oh, you're talking about the buttons at the bottom of the page here that I can't see,
Yes.
which are for those people that are out there that are generous enough to donate. We'd really appreciate it. I think there's two buttons, one to help out Jilly's Music Room, who has always been very supportive of live music in the area.
Absolutely.
To multiple nights of live music, which are very important for the music scene, and also to help out the musicians in general and us musicians here on the stage tonight in particular, which we would really appreciate because times have been a little thin lately, to say the least. So anything you can do to help us out, feel free to donate. If you can donate $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, even $1,000. We wouldn't turn it down. But no, and if you're if you're pinched like most of us are, well, we hope you enjoy the music anyway.
Right.
Here's a song by Wilbert Harrison, a Lieber and Stoller tune called Kansas City. Let's see if I can play it with this on. A one, two, three. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I got a lot of crazy women there. I'm gonna get me one. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. With my Kansas City baby, a bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train, might take a plane. If I gotta walk, get there just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. I got a lot of pretty women there. I'm gonna get me one. I'll pack up my suitcase, leave at the crack of dawn. I'm gonna pack up my suitcase, I'll leave at the crack of dawn. You know, old lady, she's sleeping, she won't know where I've gone. All right, watch out. Well, if I don't leave that woman, you know I'm gonna die. I'm going to Kansas City, don't even have to ask me why I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I go. I got a lot of pretty women there. I'm gonna get me one. I might take a train, I might take a plane, but if I gotta walk, get there just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I go. I got a lot of pretty women there. I'm gonna get me one. Thank you.
Jeff, that was great.
The crowd is at a fever pitch tonight.
Right, all you folks out there partying, I hope you're partying even hardier now. Okay. Well, I do know that there's some people around here who are gathered in someone's yard with a big screen, and they're having a gathering, socially distanced, to watch us. So hi to Bobby Stone and all of her friends out there. And I'm just going to introduce the band here. This was Jeff Rice, of course, and here we have Jefferson Rice, and we have Jim Stone here on bass, and Sam Kerfman back here on the drums. So I'm really happy to be able to play music with them. All right, here we go. A classic. Written by Willie Nelson. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. So we're going to do a few kind of Western theme songs here. This first one is an original I wrote with Jane Kowal, who lives up in South Euclid. It was a cold February day when we wrote this song. And it's called Way Out West. I'm tired of this old city where it's cloudy all day and everything is gritty, at least it looks that way. Maybe a change of scenery will chase away my blues. What I'd give if I could live with a wide open view. I'm heading way out west. I'll see some cowboys riding way out west. Yeah, I used to run around in the backyard with my little cowgirl outfit on, my little cap gun. Now here's a great song written by a fellow named Stan Jones. It's great to sing along, folks, if you're home and maybe you're having a beer or a glass of wine, or maybe you're not doing that, but wherever you are, you might want to sing along on the Yippee-yi-yay, Yippee-yi-o, Ghost Riders in the Sky. An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw a-plowing through the ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. Were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Gaunt, their eyes were blurred and shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet, 'cause they're bound to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear them cry, Yippee-yi-yay, Ghost riders in the sky. The riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you wanna save your soul from hell a-riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you must ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yay, Ghost riders in the sky. Well, if you just happen to just start watching, we're broadcasting from Jilly's Music Room in Akron, Ohio, and Jilly's, as well as other music venues, but we're here for Jilly's. Jilly's needs your help. You know, the pandemic has really been catastrophic for live music venues. And they have not been able to take advantage of some of the federal aid that's come out so far. They really need it. And we don't want them to shut down for good. And we so appreciate Jill for doing these live streaming shows and still getting the music out there. So please be as generous as possible with the tip jars, the virtual tip jars here.
Now, Jilly's is open for lunch, too, aren't they? To go? Do they have a to-go menu?
I don't think so.
No?
No, Jilly's
No,
is
no.
not open for to-go menu.
Okay.
They were, but not any
Not
longer.
now, okay.
All righty. There's a young man that I know, his age is 21, comes from down in southern Colorado, just out of the service, and he's looking for his fun. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. My parents cannot stand him, 'cause he rides the rodeo. My father says he will leave me crying. I would follow him right down the roughest road I know. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. And when he comes to call, my pa ain't got a good thing to say. I guess it's 'cause he was just as wild in a younger day. So blow, you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's riding in tonight from California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. And when he comes to call, my pa ain't got a good word to say. I guess it's 'cause he was just as wild in a younger day. So blow, you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's riding in tonight from California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Okay, that was written by Ian Tyson. Oh, yes. Now, ladies, if you happen to have your sunglasses ready, please get them out. I wrote this song on a hot summer day. I was starting to squint. I was coming out of a diner down in West Virginia, and just then a pickup truck full of good-looking construction workers drove by me, and they had their tank tops on and so forth, and their tans, and I was inspired to write this song. It's called Well-Tanned, Hairy-Chested, Bare-Armed Men. So I'd like to send this out to all those women who enjoy the well-tanned, hairy-chested, bare-armed men, and all of the men, even if you're not well-tanned or hairy-chested, we still love you. Okay, here we go. Walking down the street in the middle of July. It's so hot I can hardly stand it. The sun is so bright I start to close my eyes, but I change my mind when I spot some guys. Well-tanned, hairy-chested, bare-armed men on a hot summer day, and I just wanna say, hey baby, you're so cute, I sure like looking at you from behind these dark summer shades. Driving down the highway, there's a long line of cars. Construction ahead, expect delays. But when I get to the front of that line of traffic, I get to see the guys who make it worth the wait. Well-tanned, hairy-chested, bare-armed men on a hot summer day, and I just wanna say, hey baby, you're so cute, I sure like looking at you from behind these dark summer shades. You see them at the swimming pool, you see them when they run, you see them mowing lawns and painting houses, on their bikes, in their pickups, in their little foreign cars. I just can't explain the feeling it arouses. Well-tanned, hairy-chested, bare-armed men on a hot summer day, and I just wanna say, hey baby, you're so cute, I sure like looking at you from behind these dark summer shades. Well, men have pinups and movies rated X, and they might be surprised if they knew. Women don't just think about their houses, jobs, and kids. We've got something else on our minds too, like well-tanned, hairy-chested, bare-armed men on a hot summer day. And I just wanna say, hey baby, you're so cute, I sure like looking at you from behind these dark summer shades. Yeah, well-tanned, hairy-chested, bare-armed men. All right.
Is that song politically correct, Kathy?
Is that song politically correct? Yes.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Are you offended?
Huh? Am I offended? Well, not by that. Or are you asking, am I offensive?
All right.
No. As long as people just keep pressing that donate button, I don't think that I will be offended even a little bit.
Yes, if you like well-tanned, hairy-chested, bare-armed men, donate to Jilly's Music Room. Because we've got some good-looking guys here. You know, you can't see the crew. We've got Alex and Matt. They're running the sound and doing the video. And we've got Malcolm upstairs. No, Duncan, I'm sorry. I keep thinking it's somebody from the Macbeth, but then I can't remember who was in Macbeth. Duncan is right. Okay, Jeff is going to lead us on this song here.
All right. Normally I try to get Kathy to play a solo on this song, but she, amazingly enough, recently went through some carpal tunnel surgery, but here she is back playing. It's only been, 6 weeks, 7 weeks? But so we're going to give her a break on the solo because that's particularly hard on the carpal tunnel, I guess. Anyway.
Well, my solo part was not really that stupendous at all.
Well, I like
this was a way for me to get out of it.
It's an excuse, ladies and gentlemen, but I guess it's a good one. Here's a song by Sam Cooke. Well, have you ever changed your mind loving, bring it on home to me, yeah. You know I laughed when you left, but now I know I only hurt myself. Yeah, so won't you please bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah. I'll give you jewelry and money too. That ain't all I'm gonna do for you, baby. Yeah, won't you please bring your sweet love, bring it on home to me, yeah. Yeah, you know I always be your slave, baby. Till I'm buried in my grave. So won't you please bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah. You know I tried. Oh, thank you. Tried to treat you right, baby. Stayed out, you played out late almost every night. I'll forgive you if just please bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah. Yeah. One more thing, baby. Well, if you ever change your mind, leaving me behind. Yeah, won't you please bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah. Yeah, bring it on, baby. Bring all your loving on home. Come on now. Yeah, bring your loving on home to me. Yes,
right,
thank you,
yeah.
thank you.
Okay. It's a song about a coal miner. He's leaving coal mining. Has to. We don't want musicians and club owners to have to leave the work that they love to do and the joy that they provide. So please donate. If you have not yet, please take advantage of the opportunity here. Traveling down that coal town road, listening to my rubber tires whine. Goodbye to Buckeye and White Sycamore, I'm leaving you behind. Oh, I've been stood for the union, walked in the line, fought against the company. I stood for the UNW of A. Now who's gonna stand for me? Well, I got no job and I got no pay, just got a worried soul, and this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 code. Now when I die and go to heaven, land of my dreams, I won't have to worry about losing my job to hard times and big machines. Well, I got no home and I got no pay, just got a worried soul, and this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 code, left by the number 9 code. All right. Well, I'd like to dedicate this song to my friends far away. I know some of them are watching. My friends in Virginia, North Carolina, New York, Massachusetts, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, and Kauai. And so maybe my Kauai friends are 6 hours behind us, so maybe they're doing their Saturday afternoon errands. But they, as well as all of you, can tune in onto Jilly's YouTube channel later and see this show. Okay, here we go. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick, and I think of you, caught up Okay, I don't think I mentioned my friends in Nashville. I've been going down to Nashville for 31 years, and Brian Cumming produced and recorded all 4 of my CDs. Tim Lorsch is a great fiddle, mandolin player. Claudia Nygaard is a wonderful singer-songwriter, and so I wish them all the best, too.
So people can buy your music online here now, too? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. My CDs are available on Julie's store, along with the tip jars. And I just, there's one club in Nashville, Douglas Corner Cafe. It's been a long-time music venue. Lots of singer-songwriters have gotten a start there. And they actually have had to shut their doors permanently because of the pandemic. So this is a very serious threat to live music venues. So please support Jilly's. Here we go. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do won't make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money to buy you things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why I love to come home, 'cause when I get you alone, you know I'll be okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright. All right, we got 3 more songs here. Well, the times are a-changing, folks. Let's hope that the pandemic, that somehow they can develop a vaccine and things will change for the better. And that so many other things will get better too. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times, they are a-changin'. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pens, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. But don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he who gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changin'. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command, and your old road is rapidly aging. So get off of the new one if you can't lend your hands, for the times they are a-changin'. The line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. And the order is rapidly changing, for the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changin'. You know, when Jill bought this building, she remodeled it and just, knew everything, moved the stage to a much better position. There, it's just a wonderful music club, and she brings in all kinds of music: blues, rock, Zydeco, Cajun, even folk singers like me. And it's just such an asset to this community, and that's true for other live music venues across the country. And we so appreciate what Jilly has done for Akron. And she's done things on Saturday with high school students coming in and doing showcases. There's just a lot of community-oriented things that she does. So I hope the community will support her. And thank you all for doing that. All right, here we go with a Joni Mitchell song. Bows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and June at love that way. But now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life. I really don't know love. I really don't know life at all. I've looked at life from both sides now. Well, thank you, folks. We hope you've enjoyed the show. We're going to end with an original. Thanks again to Jim Stone on bass, Sam Kerfman on drums back there, and Jeff Rice here, the multi-instrumentalist. And thanks to the crew here, too, very much. And thank you, Jill, for having us. Best of luck. And I wrote this song about 20 years ago, but it still applies today. How do you talk about the 1960s in a 3-verse song? Well, I tried to do it, thinking back to sitting in school. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. We sat in our classrooms and listened to the sounds of the first astronauts. And there was a thing called the Peace Corps. Some said it was Camelot. And we all had such dreams of a future where things would look up for us all. Sometimes I look at the setting sun and think back over where I've come from, and I wonder if we could just become a little more fair, a little more free, with plenty to share in a world at peace. We sat in our classrooms and listened to the news of the president's fate. And then came the war and the riots in Martin Bobby and Fort Kent State. And did we get scared or forget them? But some of those dreams seem to die. Sometimes I look at the setting sun and think back over where I've come from, and I wonder if we could just be national news every night. Things seem so much worse for so many, with tolerance on the decline. But I think our old dreams are still living, and if we work hard, things could change. Sometimes I look at the setting sun and think back over where I've come from, and I wonder if we could just become a little more fair, a little more free, with plenty to share in a world at peace. A little more fair, a little more free, with plenty to share in a world at peace. Thank you. Good night, and please support Jilly's Music Room. Let's get right on that website, the store, and click on the tip jar. Thank you very much.